Oh shit. Here we go again.
What's good, my Division community? Welcome back to another Tom Clancy The Division 2 build video, and today we have a special one. If you're an AR lover, this one is for you. If you've been playing with that new brand set, this one is for you. And if you are a PvP player, well, this one is for you, but we will have one stored in the future. So make sure you smashed that like, make sure you put that notifications on, because you don't want to miss any builds. And y'all already know how I get down. I'm always making unique builds, and for the ones that's returning, you already know this is a health version of this as well. So like what I previously said, this is a PvE version, but I do have a PvP version coming out very soon. It just really depends if that's what y'all want. But and today we're going to dive into the PvE version. So grab your snacks, grab your drinks. This is going to be a quick one, maybe a lengthy one. I'm going to try to make it very simple, but for the ones y'all already know how I get down, you're in store for some brand new fire content. So yeah, if you're new, leave a like. If you're a returner person, leave a comment. Man, if you a hater, you already know my slogan. I'll catch you when I catch you. And like I previously said, I probably already caught you with the PvP version that I'm gonna show off later on. But you see, I'm the president, so let's go dive into it real quick. Just having a little fun this season. But Y'all already see what we got going on. I previously just said it's a health build. For the ones that's probably returning back talking about yours making health builds, trust me, armor ain't my go-to. I ain't really no armor player. I like to be unique and different, so you already know I'm always coming up with different combinations when it comes to health variants. So with that being said, let's dive right into it. So we got the firewall specialization. Again, you could use any specialization you want, but for the ones that's been knowing what I've been saying about firewall is the best specialization, at least when it comes for health. It gives you health on kill. It gives you the best kit in the game for you to regenerate your health back and armor for 10 seconds. And it also has two more small perks. One perk is actually using a striker shield, which is a skill that we're using because you have to use this firewall specialization. And the other perk is that when your armor breaks, you put other enemies on fire, which comes in clutch moments, especially if you're up close, playing up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing about having this specialization. You could go with Gunner. Gunner's cool, you know. Gunner's probably the second best PvE specialization to go with because they got armor on kill and all this reload speed and stuff like that. But it doesn't give you no health on kill. You know what I'm saying? You're getting armor on kill, but you ain't getting no health on kill. And as we previously said, or you see right now, we have 1 million health. I need as much health on kill, or I need as much health as I could get to actually stay alive. And the developers, I don't understand. I'm probably going to drop a video talking about what health buffs, what they could do, but I don't understand why the developers do not want to give us nothing to buff health or give us health on kill or any health regeneration. For the ones in the comment, put something in the comments because y'all know I'm not lying. We have so many armor regeneration stuff and we ain't getting no health stuff. But I don't want to go into a rant. I don't want to go into another side of the video. Y'all already know how I get when I start talking about health. Next, the modifiers. I know this is something that I talked about previously, 50-50. Now, you seen right here in my active modifier, I don't have it checked. So there is, it's not a bug. I'm gonna show y'all it's not a bug, but I've learned that if you uncheck this active modifier, you actually get double the bonuses. And if you see right here, it says passive recruit bonuses. I'm probably going to zoom in for y'all, but for the ones that don't know, I'm gonna show y'all, and for the ones that know, then y'all actually know. But you get double the bonuses, passive recruit bonuses. As you see right there, it says these bonuses are double when the player has no active companions. So you see we getting 15% weapon damage, we're getting 20% hazard protection, and we're getting 15% skill efficiency. And the way you unlock this, you basically go to every safe house in the light zone and you fast travel to them, and you will see any of these companions there, and then you could just recruit them. So you see we got 15 weapon damage, so we're doubling that, so that's 30%. We're getting free 30% for just unequipping the companion. Then we getting 40% for the hazard protection. With this build I have 70% hazard protection because I got on 3-piece Seska. We're going to dive into that soon. But as you see, and then we have another 30% skill efficiency, which is crazy. Skill efficiency boosts everything from skill duration, healing, skill haste, you know, skill damage, all of that. So if you want to, if you don't like your companion, which I know a lot of y'all don't, y'all could uncheck them and then you could get double the bonuses. If you like them, then you can keep them on, but you will not get double the bonuses. You will still get the 15, 20, and 15. So pick your poison with that. So I ain't really got to go into any of these passive modifiers because we're not using no companion. We're just getting the double bonuses. So that just saved y'all a lot of time for me explaining that, and thank God, because these modifiers, I'm not saying they bad, but it's definitely not the best of the best. I definitely missed last seasons and previous season with the high health. So maybe they could do something with that. But companions would still get buffed. Hopefully they still get some love eventually in the future, but as of right now they just a little bit wacky and they're not really playing the way I want to, so I'll just rather get the double bonuses. Next, you see one with 3-piece Seska, typically 2 here, but 3-piece Seska because we have the Ninja Bite backpack. I'm gonna go into the Ninja Bite backpack real quick. If you don't know what the Ninja Bite backpack do, basically it's like a wild card game. You basically, I have 1 and I will get 2. If I put 2 on, I'll get 3. I ain't really trying to read this whole description because this is very self-explanatory and this backpack been out for a minute, but that's basically what it do. So if I put on 1-piece Seska, I'm gonna get the 2-piece. If I put 2-piece Seska on, I'm gonna get 3-piece. That's why we have 2-piece Seska on, as you see, but we have 3-piece and we're getting the 90% health. So for the ones that don't understand how this works, I just broke it down to you very simple. You see we got a weapon core, an armor core, and a critical hit chance mod in there as well. So we actually getting free weapon damage, a free skill tier, free armor for just having this on, and we actually getting more out of it from actually putting 1 and 2-piece on and getting 3-piece out of it. And as you see, critical hit damage, health, critical hit chance here as well. 90% health. Again, you want to go with the highest health because we are substituting the build. If you go with Guard and Palisades or whatever, you're not going to have enough crit chance and high crit damage. See what I'm saying? So we're sacrificing, but we also call substituting the build. That's why we at 1 million. I could go up to 1-2, but again, we want more damage. We want more crits. That's the beauty of this whole build. So I'm going to say that real quick as well for anybody that's looking all confused. You see we got the glove, we roll it to armor, critical hit damage, and health as well. And then we have 2-piece Palisades, 1-piece on, but 2-piece Palisades. We want the 10% armor kill, and like how I said, 60% health. We got red, health, and crit chance. Again, you want as much crit chance because we're playing with these ARs, and if you know, ARs don't have a lot of crit chance. So we want to crit as much, and we want high crit chance as much as we can. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that because people might look at it like you probably need to spec into more armor. You can, but I'm comfortable with this because again, I'm a health player. Now we have the beauty of them all, the unit alloys, right? This is probably the best brand set we have got in so long. So if you see what it says, it gives us 5% rate of fire. Bam, that's already a win right there. Boom. 20% AR damage. Not Fenris, we have 20%. So we actually getting 20%. And then we have 50% mag size on an AR, which is giving my Eagle Bearer 90 or giving my Lexington 76 or whatever AR you want to play with. You could play with the capacitor and get 60 or with the big horn. What I'm saying is this set is slept on, and it's not even that, bro. You see, we got crit damage, crit chance, and critical hit damage, but here's the best part. Perfect obliterates. Come on, y'all see what's going crazy. Y'all see I always been playing with obliterate. I've been fiending to actually get perfect obliterate, and we finally got it, and it synergizes so perfect. So if you see, it says critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds, stacks up 24 times. So we're getting 24% free damage for just critting. You remember what I just said? You want as much high crit chance because you want to get that obliterate to always be proccing. You want to get that free 24. Y'all already know about the commander link. I call them blue boys. You know, the little NPC with the blue icon? We already know that guy is a BITCH to put down. But with the modifiers, getting an extra 30% free damage from not having a companion with obliterate, come on, man, you already slapping. And then we have all these extra red cores. In this case, we got 1 red core, 2 red core, 3 red core, 4 red core, 5 red cores. Like how I previously said, if you want to go up to 1-3 and 1-4, you could go up, you can. But I'm a health player, I'm comfortable playing in this health pool, so it's not a problem for me. But as you see, this joint is slapping. And then we're gonna finish it off with the perfect holster for it that comes with 5% rate of fire. So we're getting 10% rate of fire on top of whatever gun you want or whatever AR. Again, you can actually make the Strega actually good. You could actually make the capacitor actually good. You could make the bighorn actually have a bigger magazine. You could actually make these ARs that's not really that good, and I'm not saying they're not that good by what they are now, but they could become better with this whole set. You're getting 20%, you're getting 50% mag, and you're getting 10% rate of fire, and then we got critical hit damage already on it. So bro, we are slapping this going crazy, bro, and these guns feel amazing with this set. I'm telling you, if you've been playing with it, you will understand how good these ARs feel. Striker shield, like I previously said, this only comes with the firewall specialization. We have this because if any enemies in front of the shield, I get more damage. So we want to do more damage as we can. Of course, we have a shield because we actually want to don't want to take so much incoming damage as well too. Next, we have a fixer drone. You could go with a defender drone, but I went with a fixer drone because of the 30% skill efficiency that we're getting. So I'm getting insane heals, I'm getting insane cooldowns, I'm getting insane health and duration for my drone. And if you don't want to use this, you could use the defender drone. This is all going to make your defender drone super tankier, but I rather have some healing or some armor coming back. Yeah, I'm having 10% armor on kill is cool with palisades, but I'd rather get more of it back. You know, I want more synergy with it. That's what I'm saying. You got to substitute the build. You don't really need to all the damage. You need some survivability. The build already giving you enough damage, and we're gonna go into it right here because I'm gonna show you the stats. We got 57 crit chance and 125 crit damage on the EB, and I'm gonna go to the talents because y'all probably like, yo, he ain't do that. I'm showing y'all stats of what we at right now. 52 crit chance and 120% crit damage on the Lexington. I call this Big Lexi. She always get the job done. Now, let's go into the talents of the main guns I'm using. So, we're mainly using the Eagle Bearer, the EB, one of the best ARs in the game, and adding this brand set with the EB makes this the best AR in the game. Let's talk about it. No Trick Williams, for real. Let's go. We got 139.73k base damage. Bro, come on, man. That's really slapping. 935 RPM. We just took the EB and Lexington from 850 to 935 RPM, and then we have 90 in the mag on top of an EB. Come on, 30% expertise, damage to targets out of cover, and then we have the best talent. Well, should I say one of the best talents? Depends if you know how to play with it, but to me, one of the best talents in the game. Eagle Strike. Accuracy increases as you consistently fire up to 30%. Just keep shooting, bro. That's all you gotta keep doing. Headshot kills grant you tenacity buff for 15 seconds. The strength of tenacity is increased by 1% for body shots, 5% for headshots, 40% of 80% of damage taken delayed until the buff expires. All of the total damage is reduced for every enemy kill within the buff is active up to 100%. Basically, this is a double-edged sword. All you gotta do, get them headshots, get them tenacity procs. It's PvE, so it's easy to get them headshots, and all you gotta do is chain and chain and chain. You literally going to take 40 to 80% less damage, but if you do not continue that chain, then you probably going to be on the floor, checkpoint on the ground, you know what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword, but the more you play with this gun, it gets better. And then you have 90 in the mag, then you have 935 RPM, so it's like, are you really gonna mess up with this? Like, I don't know. If you do, you probably ain't got no thumbs. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I'm just playing a joke here, but trust me, it works. We got 15% critical hit chance, 10% weapon handling, 20% critical hit damage. That's why you see with the EB, it has higher stats, or at least higher crits than the Lexington. Next, we went with the Lexington because I do be swapping back, but you see that Big Lexi, 143.66k base damage. Go, oh man, that slip head is hitting, yo. 935 RPM, like I said, in 76 because those give you the extra bullet in the mag with the Lexington. 30% expertise, damage targets out of cover, and then we have strain, so I'm getting extra 50% critical hit damage with this gun, as long as I'm just shooting. Come on, guys. Come on, man. You already see what's going on, bro. ARs is back, man. I'm telling you, ARs is back, and they feel amazing. This is probably one of my favorite PvE builds I've made because I've been playing with ARs forever, and thank God the developers added in a set that kind of looked a little weird at first, but it actually works. And while I look at it, we've been talking for so long, it's actually morning time. But yeah, man, let me know if y'all really feeling this brand set. Let me know if y'all playing with Perfect Obliterate or the holster. I'm loving every inch of it. I'm loving it in PvE and PvP. Like I previously said, I got a PvP version coming soon, so make sure you stay tuned. I'm in the process of getting that. I'm almost finished with that. That might actually be next week build video, but it really depends on how y'all feel about this build. But again, a lot of y'all been asking me about Eagle Bearer builds. I dropped one previously. Trust me, like I said, I have different variants. That was variant 2. I have like 2 more variants, and like I previously just said, depending on what y'all do for this video, I'll bounce back with another one. So with that being said, it's your boy K. Hopefully y'all enjoy this. Hopefully you have an exuberant day, and if you're new, Leave a like. If you're a returner person, leave a comment. And if you a hater, man, you already know my slogan. I'll catch you when I catch you. Stay safe out there, agents. Hopefully y'all drop a like, smash, do whatever you gotta do, and enjoy this season. It's your boy K. I'll catch y'all. Peace, y'all.
You go, you running the track.